Concrete blocks is an essential part of construction in Nigeria, and it's not a secret that the quality of these blocks can make or break a building project as the demand for housing and infrastructures continue to rise. The need for high-quality concrete blocks has become more pressing than ever. But what makes a good concrete block, and how can we ensure that our local manufacturers are producing blocks that meet the highest standards? Welcome back to my channel. This is Tayo Akinshawan, the CEO of Jackie A Properties. I have observed when houses collapse, the blocks that were like this, they become powder. Why do we experience this? One major problem the local manufacturer faces is that there is no standard method for making concrete blocks. Everyone seems to have their own way of doing it, which leads to a huge difference in quality. For example, some manufacturers use more sand than cement to save the costs, but this results in blocks that crumble under pressure. Imagine building a house and over time the walls start to crack because the blocks weren't strong enough. This is what happens when profit comes before quality. On the other hand, some manufacturers might not even realize they're producing low quality blocks. They might mix materials by guesswork instead of using the proper measurements, leading to blocks with air pockets or uneven texture. Think of a loaf of bread full of air bubbles. Just like the bread won't hold up to a sandwich, these blocks can't hold up a building. The lack of resources and expertise also plays a big role. Some manufacturers can't afford good equipment or don't have the access to training, so they end up producing blocks that aren't durable. This is a big risk in a country like Nigeria, where the buildings need to withstand heavy rains and high temperature. Consistency is another big hurdle for many local block manufacturers. Imagine ordering blocks for your project and discovering that some are strong enough to hold a wall, while others crumble like dry cake. This inconsistency often happens because the manufacturer does not follow a standard recipe or process. For example, one batch might have the right mix of cement, sand and water, but the next batch might skimp on cement just to cut costs. The result? Blocks vary in strength, durability, which can jeopardize the safety of an entire building. Another issue is the lack of quality control. My pet phrase. Many manufacturers don't have proper systems to spot and fix defects before the blocks hit the market, or uneven surfaces end up being sold, creating a market flooded with low quality products. These blocks can't handle the weight and the stress of the building, leading to dangerous collapses. One of the quality block making industries that I can vouch for in Nigeria when it comes to making very good blocks that they have their acts together is Henry Wallis Nigeria Limited. I can vouch for them. They produce quality blocks, they have the equipment, they have the staff. In my next video, we'll be going round Henry Wallis Nigeria Limited. The COO has promised to take us round the facility, and we'll also see what quality blocks look like in terms of dimension, in terms of strength. So what set these manufacturers apart when it comes to producing high quality concrete blocks? The key is to start with the right materials. This means that using high-strength cement, good water, and aggregates that's free from impurities. I hope you've learned one or two things from this video. Thank you very much for watching my channel. If you have any questions about concrete blocks, put it in the comment section so that when we're with the COO in my next video, he will answer these questions and he will steer us in the right direction on what we should look out for when we're going out to buy our blocks. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, press the bell, subscribe, and we will see in my next video.